time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us.
Yo, it's your boy, it's Free Truth Ray, back. Never code of conduct, man, with my guy, CEO Ro. This time, a lot of times we be having male guests, so I'm really excited about this show because our guests, if you know our guests, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna just leave it up to that. Enjoy the show, and we gotta get back, get to my guy Ro.
Man, what's going on, people? It's your boy CEO Ro, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the Code of Conduct. Yeah. Shout outs to my co-host, Free Truth Raymond, man. Congratulations. See, he's so worried about talking shit, I feel sometimes, that he forgot to hit the most important part, which is he is newly engaged. Congratulations to Lady Stephanie 215 at Lady_Steph 215. Shouts out to my brother Free Truth Raymond on his engagement to Lady Stephanie. It's a long time coming. They are my folks. I'm more than happy to see it happening. And I support their union. So before we start everything off, I want to give them a shout out for their black love and man, and how they show it. How they exude their black love, man. Shouts out to y'all, man. What's your official last name for the people?
Oh yeah.
Raymond.
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Foreman, we loaded.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to Mr. and Mrs. Foreman. I don't know why it took you that long to get that the fuck out. Excuse my language. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Foreman. Again, man, I wish you both the best of what life has to offer. And may God bless your union.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Thank you,
Again, you are tuned into the Code of Conduct. We do have a special guest today. She's an awesome individual. She's out here making it happen. She's shaking and baking all across Philadelphia and the tri-state area. If you don't know her, it would be kind of weird if you don't. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But today you will find out. You feel what I'm saying? It's an honor to have her again on the platform. Well, she was last on the CEO Ro Experience. She's now coming through to kick it on the Code of Conduct. With no further ado, who do we have on the Code of Conduct today?
Well, you have your girl Cincere. That would be me.
Well, hey, welcome, Sin.
That would definitely be me. So it's your girl Cincere from Nasty Mouth Treats.
Mm-hmm. Now, hold on. Now, before we get into all the, the good questions, because Ro, he always give me the great questions, and those questions is what is the foundation of the show. You know what I'm saying? So before we get to the foundation of the show, because you're not no regular guest, you know what I'm saying? And we know you as a nice lady, and you gonna give us all those nice lady answers, a good way to think in regards to females. But before you get to the nice lady part,
got you.
Get to the unnice lady part. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get that part out of this show.
That's probably the nice lady part too. It drives.
I'm gonna say
lady part.
Yeah. Do some explaining. Tell people. I don't want
let the people know what
who is you, why you is. This isn't FM radio.
Okay. So I get to say what I need to say.
But still,
okay.
There are people that's older than me that watch this show too.
And they heard it before.
You know what? I'm gonna shut up then.
Those people that was, older that watched the show, created children, so they know what it is. I became the infamous.
Okay.
I like to say novelty vendor here in Philly because I'm the only one
coming
up
title.
with 4 years almost. In 3 weeks, we'll be turning 4 years old.
Okay, congratulations.
So thank you so much. But we originally started April the 2nd, but I put it on the table at a date for 3 weeks ago. And we're 4 years in with no one copying this particular business.
Oh, they better not.
So can I ask you real quick? Have you patented your business?
So no, 2 reasons.
Okay.
One, I wanted to make sure that I put the proper testing through because we are adult based.
Okay.
And the mechanical things that we use to create this is actually worldwide. So it's something itself I can't.
Saying, right.
So what I did
ingredients,
is ingredients. Yep. So I was able to do that part, but not the actual thing. So I did do my research for it, but the best part is everyone else who came across these molds were just using waffle. I'm the only one that used cake.
Okay.
Which gives us more of a variety.
Somebody making waffle yum.
Yeah, so I had a short time. I had a short time where I showed up at I've been at some really cool places, some talk shows and stuff. So I had a short time where someone was doing the waffles. But again, what makes me different is mine is cake, giving me more variety as opposed to so the waffles can still be done. Yes.
When it comes to the yams.
Yes. There you go. I'm cooking up yams and flavor.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
And I like the individuality of it. You get to build it. Like you get invited to birthday parties and so they got a shortbread cake. Like what's that? Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake.
So they got that. Everybody got to eat it. Yeah. But with this one, not only is it fun with the shape, but you could create it the way you want. Because the way what you like, somebody else might not like.
Right.
So I like it.
And we tend to run into that a lot. You know, whatever you might be into, the next person might not be into. You know, this just helps it a little bit more.
Yes.
You know, maybe being acceptable of what you selling.
Yes. And the thing is, it creates body positivity. It's not connected to a human, so it can't be called anything but what it is. Right. This is a vagina, and I got penis too.
Okay. And I'm so glad that you didn't bring the ladder.
No, I didn't.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. We're not with the ladder, so I'm glad that you chose to, represent correctly and bring
because this is because we have male hosts.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
The respect. You
know but one thing
there will be no creaks or anything quiet over here.
No, I don't like the creak.
I found out somebody gave me a brief synopsis to that terminology.
You don't
you see how I'm making sure I word it.
That's why I said we not doing that.
You see
what we represent.
And when as soon as I heard it, I just said, what?
So what I'm gonna say is this, because I already knew because I know who made it. So at the end of the day, I already knew what kind of represents.
So
I'm not for that.
Record, I still don't know what it is.
We will not discuss
no, but
that
what I'm saying is for the fact some stuff you research what you want to know.
Right.
And then you cut the ears off for what you don't. So when I am hearing it, to keep me from being as deeply informed, I usually cut the conversation. Because some stuff is some things I don't even want to learn.
But that's why I said we're not even going into it.
But
I just wanted to say this. I did want to say this opposed to because of that particular song real quick. There's something that goes with it.
Okay.
A lot of women in this particular generation are always talking about how men are feminine and sassy and doing all this stuff. But yet they want to promote and support the BS.
Well, let me
you feel what I'm saying?
Let me answer that as a woman. Let me answer that.
And that's not the all women, but that is majority.
But help us out. There's a whole lot of promoting sassyism.
So I can't explain where that comes from. But I'm starting to feel like the women who do is feeling like they want to be supported. There's a time in womanhood where I'm listening to women say they're not as supported from the straight male life period. So they had turned to those individuals in more support of, because they fancy you look pretty today, or I'm your friend.
Glad you said that.
So it's more so coming from an emotional attachment of support. Here's the unfortunate thing with me being straight. I get more support from people who are not than I've gotten from straight. When straight people tend to come to me on different aspects of, you crazy if you think a man want to be with one woman. I'm usually attacked as opposed to supported. So I think a lot of women are going towards that for support, not really in support of what the person is doing, more like emotional support. Some women are, from what I hear, some women are feeling pushed away from the men.
Right.
That's it.
My response.
Lord
my
Jesus.
response to that is, and that's fine.
That's not the main answer, though.
No. And again, it's no judging, and that was a great answer. You know what I'm saying? You expressed it. I understand it, and now we can get somewhere.
Yep.
Now, if a woman is feeling that way, the way that you're communicating it isn't helping us. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can feel how you want to feel, but if the communication lane is broken down, then how can we relate on a level? You know what I mean? So you left feeling how you feeling, and I'm left feeling how I'm feeling.
That's because
you know what I mean? I'm here to support you, and then
Yeah.
this is another thing. It
You're
also
right.
comes down to who are you
Nobody's
choosing,
talking.
who are you looking into, or who are you breathing life into that you want to these things from that won't reciprocate those same energies back into you. So you can't go around blaming everybody when you want to run with this dude, knowing that he got, you know, all this situation going on and it isn't stable, but this is what it looks good to you. And then after it doesn't go the way that you want it to go, now that you have these feelings about, oh, I'm not being supported, I'm not being loved correctly. Well, maybe it's because of the decisions that you're making. See, at the end of the day, as a man, I don't get to complain about the mistakes that I made. If there's things that I do that aren't adding up, a person will look to my big behind and be like, well, you need to get it together, brother.
Yeah, but
you get what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, and not
yeah,
this,
that makes sense.
So you can't expect me to be too compassionate when I'm, we have to be understanding of each other's struggles. You got to know what I go through and what I feel as a man, and I got to know what you go through and feel as a woman. You feel what I'm saying? And then we connect on that because we have an understanding. You know what I mean? If we can't get that, I'm sorry. Am I?
Well, no. What I mean by that, when I was just expressing it for what I hear from the ladies, because again,
this not a tech. This is general.
No, but that's not the solid. But what I'm hearing when the ladies are chilling with those type of individuals, they're saying they're being supported, like, you know, like on a friendship level. That's what I'm saying. I think no, hear me out, bro. Like, it's a time where a girl could feel ugly. Let's just say we feeling ugly.
Okay.
You got that particular type of friend to be like, come on, let me help you put the makeup on. That's what I'm saying. Like that. Like, or this outfit look good. That's what I'm saying. Not like a
they with the wrong they with the wrong dude. Cause when my girl hair done, right? Yeah. When y'all look good.
That's romantic.
No, listen. Watch them go.
Okay.
When my girl hair done and she feeling sexy, I tell her that, right? But just like you said, there's times when she might not feel like her hair done, and she not you know what I mean? I might could tell by what jeans she put on or what shirt that she put on. She might girls got they FM girl dress and the good jeans.
She's just not feeling it.
But she might got the regular stuff on today, but we going outside. That don't stop. This is why I say they dealing with the wrong person.
Right.
Go ahead, finish what you're saying, because
that don't stop me from liking my girl and complimenting my girl and making my girl feel a certain way. So if you're not with somebody that looks at you that way, you already wrong from the beginning.
And I want to jump on that because you are 1,000% correct, and this is what I meant by women understanding what we going through and how, because most of the time we see you with the wig off. We the one that's funding the program. We the one that's uplifting. Hold on, no, it's not mixing two. Hear what I'm saying? It's an understanding. It's an understanding, to be honest.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this: a lot of times, and you learn this. A young man that becomes a man learns this through the trial, through dealing with women, through maturity, shall we say. We don't be worrying about the stuff y'all be worrying about. You get what I'm saying? So in that sense, I'ma love you.
Bring it up.
If I love you, I'ma love you. You feel what I'm saying? I'ma love you. I know what you look like.
Well, again, brothers, what I need y'all to understand that I'm saying though, you two are coming from a romantic standpoint. You looking at your lady, you should compliment.
Oh no, I got another one for you, but I'm gonna wait because I watch my next scenario.
But I'm going again. When the young ladies that were telling me about it, they're only talking about a friendship standpoint, not a relationship. So they're going to them before you see them.
I love it.
To say,
I love what you're saying.
That's all they say.
No, hear what I'm saying? I love that even more. Hold on, no. Yeah, thank you, bro.
Go first, bro.
Even more.
Go first.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying.
No, you gotta act like you're a text.
No, I'm not.
You're not gonna act
like you're schooling us brothers. You doing it on camera too. We love it. We love it.
I'm just making sure.
I got answers. You got
romantic standpoint is where I stand for. This is why
I'm not talking about romantic at this point.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You want me to talk about romantic?
No, bro. No, you can. But what
I got a non-romantic. Wait till it's my turn.
What I'm trying to explain to you guys is that the women were only saying, the ones that came to me, they were only saying that because they would go to them for ideas on certain styles so they can present themselves in front of a man with something different. That's all I'm saying. Not that their man is not complimenting them. Just like, you know, you go to your girlfriend, you think I should wear this red dress? Do you think it compliments me? So when he sees me, it's the element of surprise and he get to say, oh, baby, you look good. But it's the one she did on her own, but she went to a friend. And what I'm saying is they finding that friendship in those type of people.
And we understand.
That was it.
No, we understand.
hear you.
Yeah. And first of all,
that's a validation.
Yeah, it is.
So you're telling me, like right now,
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though my lady doesn't need validation from a homosexual male.
And she probably don't. And she probably
and that's
don't.
Crazy.
Look, she probably don't. I'm telling you, the mind of a woman, sometimes we want to surprise you. We know that you think that we're beautiful. You see me when my hair is messed up. You see me without the lashes. You wake up to me to my morning breath. But sometimes I want to feel...
That is diabolical. Me to wake up to your morning breath.
So going through all that.
Yeah, I know.
On them times where you want to do the extra...
Let's be clear. I'm weird. And my relationship, I'm different. My man come home from work. He don't know what the fuck he walking into. I got a Spider-Man mask that I be jumping up and down on the bed when he walked through the door.
So you said no, but you see how you said that.
Sit your ass down. You don't sit down.
No, but you see how you just said that.
Yeah, he don't. You know. It's just a confidence. It's a confidence.
And it's nothing wrong.
So you don't need that.
I'm not
you don't need that full of validation.
This is what I want to.
If I'm validating
Hold on. First and foremost.
I'm validating you.
First and foremost, hold on. We're going to keep it a beam. No woman should ever, if she has a man, need to seek that type of validation from anywhere else. Hold on. Because as a man, this is how I'm going to keep it a beam, how we going to look at it. If she need to seek it, then he can get my woman.
He can get something. Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Hold on. First and foremost, if another man can provide something that I can't, he got to weigh into my woman.
Yes.
And he knows how to make her happy and blah. Yeah. So we don't do that. So the thing that we must do is we must learn, we must mature. Because if she's mine, can't nobody do for her what I can do for her. That's why she with me.
So that's my selfish lifestyle that I live. That's why I don't believe in certain types of friends in my relationship.
But women need to understand that as well.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, we all do. When you're in a relationship, it's a partnership.
So at the end so can I say this?
Yeah.
If and this is the thing, it's discipline. It's discipline of self. Yeah. So once you discipline yourself, there's certain temptations and things that you won't even touch or allow to touch you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is this. If I'm not entertaining or if I'm not seeking my eyes, I'm not looking, I don't go to work to be with women. So when I'm handling business, I'm handling business. I don't care how good she looks. That has nothing to do with the purpose of
let's talk about what you just said though, bro. That's because you're a man of character and you're a man of discipline. You have men out here who don't have that and that need that attention from women because they don't have their own character.
So with that being said,
they lack self-esteem and discipline.
Hold on, real quick. And I got this real quick, Ray. I'm sorry. Yeah. With that being said, that's where I'm getting at. The thing is this is what you're choosing to invest your time and efforts into. So it's who you're dealing with. That's why we, supposedly date, and there's certain rules to other ways that, what people beliefs are of how you go about doing that. Right. So what I'm saying is that's why we do that. We date so I can get to know what your mannerisms are to see if I can deal with that. If that works well with what my program is.
But I'm a firm believer in the man chooses the woman. I'm a firm believer in that because when you choose me, then you're willing to do so many things with me. You're willing to wake up and tell me I'm beautiful. You're willing to wake up and tell me. Is that a thing that most women think about? Like, okay, well, when the man wants me, I can get more out of him? No. Not saying that's what you're doing, but that's how that can be taken. No, I mean, that's if you come in on a selfish standpoint. I'm talking about a man and a woman that's actually into each other.
Okay. Yeah, again, like them, shout out to you gonna want them more. You're gonna want to do more because you like them.
Right. If the man chooses me, and when he chooses me, I don't need to have this other friend over here to show me how to decorate my face because he's going to romanticize my face. You understand? He's going to tell me, baby, you look good in the morning. I love your hair when it's like this. So when the man like you said, it's the choice of the man. So if the man chose the right woman and he doing what he doing to the woman, she's not going to seek validation. If she is seeking validation, that's something wrong with her self-esteem and not yours. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that it falls.
You right on that now. Hold on.
So
I'm gonna spend.
Because it is. You're
has-
right.
he
I
has a
gotta
point,
say.
bro.
I gotta say to a degree.
To a degree,
I
she has
gotta
a point.
agree. You're right.
I want to go
degree.
to. I want to go to
The
something else
reason-
because you're a female, so I gotta ask a female.
the reason why is you are correct, but as we go into whatever we're doing, union, friendship, relationship, is that I'm assuming that you're feeling the same way about me. You feel what I'm saying?
no,
Not saying that,
take
and
away
I'm
from
not
it.
going against because you didn't say that. I'm just saying for the
it don't
sake of
take
the
away from it.
conversation.
Got you.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is this: it's how you care for me. It's the things that you do to know that you care for me as a human being. Sometimes it takes maturity in either the male or the female to recognize those things. It's because it's not the flashy things; it's the things that make sure that you're healthy, that you got, you taking care of yourself, and you got all the other things that matter.
You teaching me how to love you.
Right.
You teaching me how to be there for you,
right.
Which is why I say I'm a strong believer in the man choosing a woman. Because when you do that, you got more patience with me. You got more understanding. You're going to love me more, which makes me going to love myself. But that's only you getting it back. We're talking about two people who actually like each other, not the opposite. So if you are given and a woman is not taken, she don't like you. And if you are giving it to a man and he's not taking, he don't like you. But it's different coming from a person who chose you and then you chose the person. That means everything, even your miscommunication is still love bonding. You get what I mean?
No, I understand.
So I would rather for the man to
completely.
choose me because I can adjust myself. I carry discipline within myself. I got character within myself. I'm loyal to me. So that me being in a relationship, I'm gonna naturally be loyal to you. I'm not gonna have you walk in rooms that I touch niggas in. I'm not gonna have you shake hands if I did.
Yeah.
It's just certain things that I'm not gonna do. And if we do come across it, I'm gonna let you know. Because when people talk on the side, I'm gonna make sure you know what's going on. Hey, listen, he used to try to talk to me. So this conversation with I want
to touch on that a little bit because I appreciate everything that you're saying, and I hope the female supporters and listeners, I hope they really take heed to the game that and the gems that you spill. At the end of the day, a lot of women should feel and see it that way, although we know that they don't because people feel based off of what they've been through, their experiences. But that was very powerful. That's how it should be. You know what I mean? Everyone doesn't look at it like that, especially nowadays. It's like, especially being a man and you got your things together, you got your life together. You're meeting a lot of women with their hand out. Yeah, they know what you can provide. Yeah, you might be good looking, but it's more or less, what can you do for me? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's up to you to understand that she has to have something going for herself. You're not in it just to be sleeping with her, to be paying her bills. You feel what I'm saying though? Right. So you got to know and want more for yourself.
See,
so
that's
again,
where that's where the stop coming at. And
right. You have to recognize
this where they keep this where they keep it, and we always keep it real bad. Some females or men need to recognize you're just a sexual partner. That's something that people don't like realizing. I only looked at you because I physically like you.
Right.
You looked at me like I physically like you because I got 7 sisters. Right. I got a lot of female friends, so I know about a female saying, I just wanted to fuck him. Right. They ain't want to date boy. They ain't want to mess with him. They ain't want to build with him. Right. They smashed him, and if they liked it, they told somebody else, yo, he was good in bed to the other one. You know what I'm saying? And this from the female point of view.
I can't speak for that because
we speaking in general.
I'm just saying,
just in general.
I can't speak for that. No, this is why I said it because I'm not one of them females.
But you know of them. That's why we speaking in general.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, the only reason why I don't tie myself with that because my body is something great. So I can't tie myself with that. I just wanted to fuck boy. I can't do it because when I'm not letting nobody touch me.
So all that building, all that this, that, and that. Sometimes
I started.
I didn't approach you. I didn't approach you with those intentions.
Putting all the cards on the table. Yeah, I ain't playing no game.
But if nobody, if I didn't approach you with being together with you intentions, then it is what it is from the jump.
Yeah, I can't.
But see, some people they don't want to recognize that.
Well, people lie. You got your representative for
no. Right? People know what it is when we grown. All of us, I'm 40. We grown.
How long you been at your job?
Almost 7 years.
Okay, when you first started, you had a 90-day trial, correct? or something like that. What is that? 90 day?
Yep.
90
I
days
still
or
talk
30
with the
days.
90-day voice right now. People laugh at me right now.
Here's the thing: that's the beginning of a relationship. You should
Right.
look at it like that. We got 30 days to figure this out.
Giving new rules
That's
to the game.
No,
what is it called? No,
no.
it's the
The 90-day
representative.
rule.
But see,
No,
but see,
if you
but that's
apply
how
for a
you.
job,
That's,
I'm saying if you apply for a job, they give you a trial
but that's how
period.
you start with the intentions. I'm gonna give you one.
You
I-
lying?
I like this. So
90 days,
listen.
though.
So
you
listen.
say you know everything until
Me
you
and my
work
lady, when we started dating, it was a long distance relationship.
it. Okay.
I'm in Philly. She was in Baltimore. Right. The first time I came to Baltimore, we went to a hotel. She got 2 boys. So you know what that said to me? That's a responsible woman saying, I just started dating, homie. I ain't about to bring you to my crib. You
It's
get what I'm
some
saying?
little things that be
So
like
look, so
that.
look, Pete, so
No,
Pete
it
this.
is.
So
There
that-
be little shit that's
so
like
look,
that.
so I
though.
said, okay,
I'm
so-
sorry, but that it is.
So
To a
this is what I
man,
said.
to a man, it is the little things like that, not allowing him just to
So this is what I said.
This
So this is what I said because I knew her, whatever the situation is.
Changed.
I said to her, I said, moving forward, if I ain't the type boy to come to the crib,
I
then
respect it.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could.
Well, that's saying things though.
Because I the initiation
She changed
wasn't.
your perspective when you saw that in her. You then valued her
But-
on a different level.
But the initiation in the
Get it
beginning
out,
part
bro.
of our relationship
I know.
wasn't
But bro, let's
somebody
be clear.
that I looked at that I just
No,
said.
but I'm
I
saying,
just
let's
wanted
be
to
clear.
see.
Let her
but
respond, brother.
What I'm
Yes.
saying is you actually changed your trajectory on what it was when you saw how she represented herself as a woman. That gave you elevation on how you was going to look at her.
And then wanted you to
and
be there, like
respect her.
I'm here, like the
Like,
statement that you made,
that's
and what I was
Yeah,
saying.
but
Hold on,
you,
the statement that you made is
Yeah.
it was if you read into it, it's like okay, I want to be here. This is not like just
Yeah,
a
that's what
short-term
I'm saying.
thing. That I'm sure that's what she understood.
I
too.
didn't carry it like I was just a hotel
See,
boy.
a lot of times I don't think we all look at ladies. A lot of times we don't look at how the men could view us first. Like you giving yourself out there, you talking, and it's the little things you thought he didn't pay attention to that he's paying full attention to. I can safely say the man that I got now, he had a random conversation with a friend of mine and came out and was like, no, because at first I thought it was like all right, if we do something, then then we're just going to do it and I'm never coming back kind of conversation. He said, but then after seeing me or meeting me, he said some men do walk in and be like, listen, if I do, I do. I don't, I don't.
Right.
But if I do, I don't think I'm coming back because that was too fast. You know, they got their pre-idea of what it is. And some might be like that. But then meeting me, when they meet you, it's something different. Got a whole different vibe. Hey, nope, this is relationship material. This is a woman.
It's the vibe.
Right. So how you represent yourself, you'd be surprised of how the man is looking at you. That's the one thing that we probably didn't think that he would ever pay attention to. That her boys was at the house, but we can meet here. The
He
women
was
don't
just-
be thinking
He was
of
just
that.
strung out. He just wanted to go and meet lady stuff and like the fact, you know what I'm saying? He was just liking the whole experience and you know what I'm saying? The whole little
I'ma let him have that
situation. He was
joke.
liking that shit.
I'm gonna let him have that joke.
No, but
Don't
listen,
get you- I don't want
But
you
I'm
to
just
beat up, dog.
saying because
I don't want to get you.
you
that's
know
giving props to women and telling women carry yourself in a certain manner because you don't know what type time the other person is looking at you on. You never know. So how you carry yourself, some people think is worthwhile. It's not worth it. Like somebody came to me and was like, "Sin, you did 3 years by yourself. You ain't dating nobody. You wasn't messing with nobody." Yeah,
Right.
well, who's watching though? It's
Right.
not about who's watching. It's me. It's what I want. I'm looking for a marriage. I'm looking for long term. So I'm not going to be out here giving my mileage, putting mileage on my body and emotional attachments on my bodies and other souls on my body. I didn't say I'm waiting.
Right.
It was just what I chose to do. I didn't write it in a book.
Right.
I just knew that I had more to offer of myself. I'm not out here participating in certain things because I am who I am. Now, I don't knock anybody for the fun that they have. You only live once. That's how you want to do it. Fine. But when they was like, "Who's watching you?" I don't care who's watching me. I'm watching me.
And before we get to the meat and potatoes of the code of conduct, I want to say this. I don't and I could never in these situations be with some of these women You feel me? And I know they're probably like, who am I? I'm talking about for the
just general. I got you.
You don't protect me. That would never work. You know what I'm capable and liable of doing. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you would never put me in a situation where you philandered that and there's people, dudes that's possibly, you know what I mean, that could walk. I'm not that ball.
I don't want that.
How dare you? Like, we probably wouldn't make it after that night because when we get back to where because you know why? I would never do that to you. I would never allow another woman, you know, especially if I care for you or put you in a position where I know they'll be at.
I'm okay with removing myself. Even if I'm in a relationship right now and I feel like you got too much going on, I'm okay with removing myself. Everybody should live the happy life that they want. So maybe some of the things that I require you not comfortable with, I'm okay with removing myself because I am not going to stay somewhere that I feel like going to disrespect who I am. What I am.
That's what I feel about the man. So what you saying now? So if he chose to stay, so being in the sense of the scenario that was given, you went to a place and you know dudes that basically she used to mess with, basically make themselves known. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you stayed. That tells me a lot about you. You can't complain about it and knowing that they like that's kind of saying like you're okay with it. Why? Because that's not the first time that it happened.
Well, see, and here's the thing. This is also what people tend to mess up. Once your emotions is involved, you tend to deal with things you normally won't. And as a woman, I can't speak for a man. I found myself, I fell in love with someone because of the characteristics that he presented to me. And then I saw something different. And because I saw something different, I had gotten attached already. So now the decision to walk away is even harder. So I can see that too.
Well, I wouldn't blame, I mean, again, who am I to judge? But I wouldn't blame you if we're shared too. I couldn't blame you for that because again, we understand you love what you love and it's hard to separate, especially when you got time.
You got your heart in it.
Yeah, you got time in. So I get that. I wouldn't, hold no weight. But now if it's really hurting you and if you're constantly coming to me being hurt, then I would have to say, look, it's time to, make a decision, you can't keep getting hit in the head. There ain't going to be enough head left.
I'm one of them friends that be like, listen, I'm going to talk to you when this relationship over because I unfortunately will have a hard time sitting there watching you go through a whole lot of stuff.
It is tough. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I can't watch all of it. I got to step back. Listen, we cool, but I'm going to holler at you when this thing is over. Because I'm going to end up saying something, never private, but as a friend, I'm going to say, listen, both of y'all right here, it ain't none of my business, but my friend is coming to me, and I'm not even going to be biased. I'm going to just say, look, I don't know how you move, but she done fell in love, but I'm going to go ahead and fall back because I know I'm not comfortable with this type of behavior towards her. That's it. I can't be a friend. Like abuse. Back in the day, the boys used to punch on their girls real bad. I could never be around my girlfriends when it happened because you were staying. You were staying, and I couldn't do it.
I'm from Nicetown. We grew up in those environments. If any girl that we grew up with, if somebody put their hands on them, we would have did something to them.
That never ever was in the era that I was alive. That ever was
I don't know.
Cool.
None of my sisters, none of my friends' sisters.
Listen. It never also was ever tolerated as well. That's like it's again as a man, like I'm not fucking with or my partner or my homie or my road dog or my compadre, whatever. He beating on women. That's not our thing. And you can't be down or rolling with me if you doing that because I'm not going to allow you to do that. That's not what I'm about. Now it's different. You got to defend. You know how things go. We in a crazy city. You feel what I'm saying? You handling your business. You got to do what you got to do to defend yourself. But we're not talking about you, the initiator, that every time you get upset, the way that you control or run your situation is with a hand. I'm not a pimp, you know what I'm saying? And the men that I saw that was strong, they did it with words and action more than their hands. You feel what I'm saying?
I've been around some things, and I'm not the friend to sit there and watch it happen. So I went in, but then when I say you went back, I'm like,
but what I was going to say, this is what I was going to say, and this is the thing why, as maturity comes, fellas, you would understand how to protect your mind, your heart, and your peace. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why is because why would you want a woman, right, that you love or that you have feelings for, that you would want to do things for and better her life, and then she's stuck with a joker that's treating her like this? You know what I mean? You got to value yourself a little bit more. Not saying, opposed to why would you want to put yourself in a situation with somebody who's not going to value you the way you want to be valued? And she can't do that because she's still caught up in the BS and would get, healing from the BS she came from.
Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. Like,
Don't never
Nasty
downplay
Mouth
me.
Treats
You know what I mean?
it became therapy for me.
Right.
Like I went through so many things, and at one point I was a teacher at the Philadelphia Job Corps,
Right.
well over 15 years. So it's like around my children, I didn't say certain cuss words.
Mm-hmm.
My kids couldn't go outside Monday through Thursday, only Friday and Saturday.
Right.
You know, after they had homework, I had a really structured life. I was married. So I saying bad words and doing something like this was completely taboo. But then I had went through like something serious. And then I realized that now I could say bad words, but like in a fun way. So it became therapy. When I'm going through something and I go outside to make a sale, when I'm watching other people laugh or I'm watching other people's reaction, I no longer have the problem that exists. So it's like I'm taking this fun shaped cake and I'm making people eat their words, and so to speak. So I'm over here having a mental fun.
That's crazy. That's a crazy way to look. I mean, not crazy way to look. That's different.
Is like, like if somebody like you a dickhead, like I got dick, so I could give it to you. Like you a dick eater now. Right. So you went from a dickhead to a dick eater, or you a pussy eater. Like, so it's just either way. I just tried to find a way to get myself into the understanding of what's taking place. Like I know my market, but if somebody asks me, do you participate? No, right. I don't participate in the events that I'm in. I don't do it after work either. Right. But I'm a different person. That don't mean I don't like what you're doing. I respect what you're doing. You buying my cakes, but I'm there for a sale. Right. I'm there for a sale.
Copy that.
Yep.
Appreciate that, man. that was dope. But let's get into the code of conduct. As you know, we create 10 questions. You pick a number. We read the question. We let you answer it first, elaborate on it first, and then we'll jump in. I know you can handle it. These are all dope, man. These are in-depth questions. You know what I mean? So just pick a number 1 through 10, and we're gonna go from there.
7. Start off with 7.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you got Free Truth. He's still riding high off of the engagement. You feel what I'm saying? He was on his romantic
happy about it. Like looking at everything that's going on. Yeah. I believe in monogamy. I believe in marriage. So I'm really grateful for this union. Right. I haven't seen. I was just saying, it's not that many love songs. It's not that many wedding songs. Right. I ain't seen nobody do proposals. Everybody out here doing them. And they having sex with this person, that person, that person. Yeah. You no longer having a soul attachment. And you don't, like you said, I like what you said. If I'm paying attention, I'm in this relationship, I don't see nothing else. So for me, I'm in a relationship. I don't see another man. Right. So to have somebody finally in my lifetime tell me they love me and propose to me, I'm running it up. That you don't get to see that because people don't take time to love people no more. Despite of what it is they go through, they got this option. It's like a microwave. You got 36 seconds to be in another relationship off of Instagram. You understand? So just to be able to see a union, a man telling a woman, this is what I want for the rest of my life, I praise it. Because you can't get people. It's everybody too busy trying to prove, I don't know, lifetime for how many people they can
that they the biggest player. And there are a lot of suckers
I don't like an easy nigga. Man. I don't like an easy nigga. I don't like my man easy. I don't like if you walk in the room, your self-esteem so low that you got to be the center of attention. I like a man who's confident in himself, that he knows if he walk in that room, if the whole room want him, he ain't got to be the asshole in the middle of the floor trying to get the attention of it. Right. I like a confident man, but I'm a boss. So if I can't have that if you not.
I'm gonna tell you. So Lila, check this out. I get to say you this, and you're a female. When most females in relationships, right? Why? Let's say you like your man because you like him. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. That don't mean that girl over there like him. You like him. What if your man is a? What if you like him and you love the hell out of him? Yeah. But outside of you, we view this motherfucker as a fucking cornball. And we surprised that he dating you, right? Okay. It be women that be having dudes that don't nobody even be thinking about, but they be clutching these niggas extra hard. Like somebody, like, why do females bring that form of insecurity to relationships?
Can I jump in on that? Before you go in?
He said a female.
Yeah.
But if you want to answer,
not from a female perspective. I just wanted to kind of put more emphasis on that particular.
All right, hold on, before I lose that train of thought.
Go ahead.
When we in love, we're not paying attention to the other people, bro. We really not. We just being all over the nigga that we in love with. We're kissing on him. He looks gorgeous to us. He is the most best thing on earth. This is our Superman. So if I'm outside and I'm expressing my love, then PDA just ain't for you. But here's the thing. You got the other females, right? Who start seeing you give extra PDA to your man and then say, well, what is he doing in the bedroom? Or what is he doing that's making her want to do that? So now I want to see. So the lady that's in the middle of that, she starts feeling that look that the woman is now giving. Like, wait a minute. Now that I'm happy with him, you being a little too extra with him. So even though y'all called him corny, y'all say he a cornball, but now you seeing I'm loving him. Now he become more tempting. You understand what I'm
saying? Yeah, he became more attractive
that's
because that's how it always is. If you want to play the game, you get a lady. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be the mouthpiece, or she's gonna be the one that they watch. So that's how you're gonna play it through that. You feel me? But what I was gonna say was, at the end of the day, it's like she said, she's a woman, she knows best. They're caught up in the Joker. They don't see what you see. They see him for what they see him as, and they love him maybe because he has nice eyes, or maybe because he has good long hair. His hair is good.
He smashed it good.
No,
like,
I mean whatever. I didn't, whatever.
But before you get to smash it good, you gotta like something corny about him before you give him the cheeks.
Yeah, that's where he's coming from. He's trying to say, like, we're subtracting you to even let him get that far to smash.
Yeah, where you got the babysitter and all that.
Even drop the
draw. Good lotion on and the good draws.
You got him that far.
I don't know about all women, but sometimes we don't look at the man at his looks. We look at your approach. How you approach us.
All right, see, okay. See, there we go.
How you approach us could have been different, but your question said something to other people looking at it. Like, you said.
Like, don't nobody like that nigga.
I don't know. I guess
like he said,
I want you responding as a hater then, because I said,
no,
like,
but he said
I'm
if the person liked them, right?
If you said if a dude was basically, how the approach, maybe he did kick some game and it might have been what she needed at the time. You know what I'm saying?
He kicks it wrong.
But I'll be mad at that because I'll be like, yo, I mean, not, in general, but like, he's a sucker. Like he had a good bars for you, but he probably put everything he had into them couple bars.
So I heard as men, the broke dudes, they fucking for life. Like a dude that they don't got nowhere to live, and you got your own spot.
You're talking about the homeless,
the homosexual bulls. They come through and take all your 9 souls in one night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because they need to go to bed, they need and they hoping they can eat your kid's cereal tomorrow morning.
You catch a girl at a weak time, she gonna make a choice. But what's corny to you might not be corny to her.
Okay, talk to us.
You gotta dig what the conversation is behind closed doors, because every conversation ain't for everybody. Like, you can look at this guy and be like, he corny as shit, but he talking and he having he reading black education to her at the end of the night. He talk about her chakras. He's in tune. Like, I meditate. I do these things with my body. He could have came and boiled the fucking water for me and told me about the herbs. He got a different romance. So when you see him in a different light, that lady seeing him in something else.
That's what's up.
Real quick,
I like that.
Can we get to number 7? Can we get to number 7 after I say this, though, bro?
Yes,
You did all that, and we ain't never get to the fucking number 7.
Sometimes hold on.
Listen, I would like to get to the numbers, though.
That's why I see.
But what I was saying, but if I can remember what I was going to say, when you dealing with these women, and it's like you said, it's more of him knowing that she needs to be poured into. She might be a moment, because we men can read that, the players and whoever else, the predators, whatever, they can read when she's vulnerable and she may be needing that, and to tell that she's pretty and this, that, and the third, and not be afraid to show it. You know what I mean? Because she probably needs that to be uplifted, and that's what what I mean. So basically, what they're looking to is for it to be able to pour into you, so you can pour back into them.
Exactly.
That's why we started the whole situation with the Rainbow Coalition and all that, because they were looking for somebody to,
for validation.
For validation.
Bro.
So,
no lie.
You know what I mean? So that just validates everything that we were saying up until that point. It's all about, if you want a woman, you want to, validate her.
Yes. Validate her. Why he looking for 7? I'm an 8 because
I already got it up. I be, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I be liking when the female asks certain on stuff, and I got you on the camera.
Okay.
All right, number 7. When you see another entrepreneur doing something similar, something similar to what you're doing, do you see competition, inspiration, or both? How about that? Look at Ro.
So at this point, being so I've been doing it for almost 4 years and I'm the only one. I'm not going to say that I am inspiration because it's all over the internet. People send it to me all the time. It's in so many places. But I can say I'm not in competition. It's never competition because I'm in my own lane.
Only a girl could do that.
Well, no, I'm a female. So
no, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying the reason I don't see competition because you can't be me. The difference is you are you. You're going to sell how you sell. I'm going to be me. I'm interactive. I talk. I communicate. Now, if you start picking up on my behavior, then I'm a great inspiration for you. And I ain't going to stop inspiring people.
Word.
All right. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, because can't nobody do that.
Yeah.
First off, no man can do that.
A man can't do it. Men can do it, but
men
I mean,
can sell more. Honestly,
you think so?
Men can sell more.
More coochie.
I get more
cakes.
Since I had my.
But how you market that? Is it? Go ahead.
My dude.
I want to work for you.
If I was the CEO of the people that manufactured the cake, so you had to come in, I would assume that the top seller would be a woman. I would assume that.
I would assume that.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, please.
Unfortunately, men got a fucked up ass ego. So the reason with it is when they're behind it, they can sell more, but their confidence go, I ain't selling that. Mine bigger. They got the attitude.
Really like
yes.
They compare themselves to a cake?
Yes, and it was a couple times we was at the event. But what I'm saying is the reason that men can sell this better is because women spend more money than the men in this industry. The women participate in both shapes cakes. They're into having fun. They're going
to buy both cakes.
They're going to buy both. Plus, they're into having fun. The men kind of feel like it's a competition with them. They don't want to be seen eating it. Some don't want to be seen touching it. I got my own pussy at home. It's the ego.
I've had my share over time since you've been doing it, but you
got the grown men who don't mind having fun. They can take their shirt off, play the game.
No, I get what you're saying. But like, I'm cool with you. I'm in a relationship. I can't enter the coochie contest.
If you look at some of these videos, the men that's overseas that sell it. That store is busy because the buyers are females and the men, they put it in between their leg and feed it to the women and everything.
Oh, they freak boy
They do and they fully
I seen the
dressed.
ice cream joint or something like this, like a novelty.
So you gotta be a freak boy about it? That's what I'm saying. If I work for you,
cakes. If you hold on, bro. I'm not gonna get a sale. You like, yeah, you gonna buy this cake?
No, I got you. So if a man comes to, I'm joking. I want to work for Nasty Mouth Treats, but I'm a dude.
Yeah,
you gonna train? What you saying?
No, I'm gonna say be yourself.
She just told
what you gonna do is look at the woman and say, "Let me see."
I'm trying to get her to say something.
I just told you.
Right, that's what I'm trying to
say. Let me see you. You can look at a girl. Let me see you eat this pussy real quick.
She just told you. I'm trying to get her to say something. She just told you that we were wrong. We assumed that a female.
I want to hear her lie.
If I could finish.
I want to hear her lie.
If she could. We assumed that a male could sell them. She told us no, we're wrong because females basically buy.
It's the buy. Yeah,
they buy more. They're more involved with wanting to spend their money on the actual product, spend it on it, and have the experience, have fun with it. All that. She's saying men are more egotistical, so they struggle with the whole thing for real.
They won't even tip me. But then they be calling me all kinds of freak hoes and all that. Like I'm all kinds of names, and I take it because you ain't never seen me freak. Like so. I be like, okay.
How can you get mad over cake?
Yeah, they be getting mad. I got my own dick. She don't need your dick. I be like, don't be mad because mine.
But that's because those are people that just trying to seek attention. They trying to be valid.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10,
that's why I tell the ladies.
Any dude that's talking,
nobody's feeling you.
So I'm not offending your 4-inch and under boyfriend. Not offending them. They only 5 inches. But it's a fun way you could look at your lady. If she didn't go down on you, you could just show her the cake. You never know. She could turn you into a nasty mouth treat. Right. So and having fun. But my buyers are mainly women.
For couples?
I would prefer to do this with couples. I'm gonna be honest, because when I do for the bridal showers, what I do is I blindfold the ladies. I put salt, soy sauce, and hot sauce on the table along with candy. The reason I do that is because once I blindfold you, we're there as sisters to tell you, when you get married, we can't be part of your conversation. That's your husband. When I blindfold you, you saw this dick as sweet. Now, if you put salt, soy sauce, or hot sauce, you still got to eat that shit. That's still your man. So on the salty days, That is your man. You can't come
psychological.
What type of psychological?
You gave him Dr. Phil with the
Dr.
Because at the end of the day, when we
Dr. Freaky.
No, that's real, but
it's real, yeah.
Because we can't come once you get married, we can't come to you no more. We can't be your friend and intercept with your marriage. That's your marriage.
Right.
You got to go to your husband. So I'm letting this lady know at the end of the day, what you saw was sweet ain't gonna always be sweet. You gotta eat that shit. Real. That's your man. So the days that he got an attitude, that's their hot sauce.
Right.
The days this nigga went and played ball or he was sweaty and you went to go there, that's their salty days. And the soy sauce is his emotions when he running out on his last fume. You still got to enjoy the sweetness on top of everything else. That's yours. We can't be here for you.
Talk to the camera. They need to hear their ass.
We can't be here for you. That's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm saying I'm with it.
I changed.
He said, don't tell me.
When I'm doing my business, it's not only fun with cake, but it's education at the same time. And again, it goes back to body positivity. You can't call it nothing but what it is. That's a girl part, and I got a boy part.
Body positive.
Can we get another number, please?
Yeah, pick another number.
Because he's just.
Because I'm about to go in.
You don't want to read the questions today. That's all you had to say is, bro, I don't want to read the questions.
No, man, I like your smart questions, bro.
All right, go to the next one.
What's that? You got to pick a number.
9.
All right, yeah. Ro known for the questions because let's say.
I just want you to read them.
I got
jokingly. I might not think he's an intelligent motherfucker sometimes, and then he sends me intelligent shit.
I don't know.
And I have to second guess.
That's something that he's dealing with. That is nothing
I do deal with that. I deal with non-intelligent friend syndrome. You know what I'm talking about?
But I don't even want to get into that because that's your fault.
You my friend, nigga. So
no, I'm not. I hope I'm not the one talking.
I'm not talking about you. Shut up.
I know you're not talking about me.
All right, so I gotta stop because
I chose 9.
Entrepreneurship can come with attention, followers, likes, and recognition. But if all of that disappeared tomorrow, would you still have the discipline to keep building?
So let me be clear on that. That's a good one. Whoever came up with that, excellent.
I did not tell you.
Let me tell you.
He's the smart guy.
If I did not have this business, I wouldn't be on social media. I feel like social media took character out of people. People are now so hard on the pretend who they are, the fake who they are. And I'm not even going to say fake. You get to create an imagination with social media that I do not like to participate in. So if I did not have a business, I probably would never be on social media. And I won't lose anything. When I'm outside, I was out having breakfast with my girlfriend, Kiki, shout out to her. And we were sitting there and somebody was like walking by with the camera. Then they sent me the DM and was like, I thought I saw you eating breakfast. Now that shit is weird because I think you should say hi instead of sending it to me. Like, don't do that because now I'm people watching me and I'm like, I only got 5,000 followers. There's people out here with 600K followers. Why are you taking a picture of me and sending it to me? I thought I saw you. But it's a whole video. Nigga, you saw me. Like, say something. And then, like, sometimes when I'm out with my dude or something, and I'm riding or we're walking somewhere and they be like, yo, Sin, where that pussy at? They don't even, sometimes they don't even say sin. They just say nasty with a pussy at. Do I look like I got pussy on me? Like I got on a skirt or dress. Like I do. I got
you do, but you
don't.
But you ain't got,
but you know what they mean. Do you know what they mean? One. And two, you open yourself up for men to try to holler at you and you just got to shoot them down.
It don't be just men. It be women. That's their joke. I'm not against it. Yeah. But I'm saying that's your line of pertaining to the question, I'm hit at all times. Like I could be around anybody. I could be at a family reunion. Somebody be like, yo, son, you out there with the pussies? So none of that bothers me at all. I love it. I welcome it. I know what I sell. So I'm not embarrassed by it. But some people, what they tend to do is be like, oh, let's not talk about it right now. Like what? It's what I sell. I can't have.
Like they pussy quiet.
But listen to what it is that I sell. Don't invite me. You want me to be quiet. Don't invite me if you don't want nobody to know
sneaky,
this is what I sell.
You can't be back alley sells?
Right. Nope.
Nigga, like you want me.
Have some decency about yourself, Joker.
Not you.
I'm the guy. I get people that walk by and turn their nose up, but then text me and be like, "Can you bring it out to the car?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's people.
you gotta treat that shit like.
It's people. You get to see everybody's different. Everybody maneuvers and
So-
enjoys differently.
So you know
Some
the
people like to
outlandish
enjoy.
freaks and
Some
the
people like the
undercover freaks.
voyeurism. They want to be seen. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
they want to take their
Yes.
clothes off, or they want to interact
Yes.
this way or talk this way to get that attention. Right?
Yep.
There's some people like, yo, I don't need that. Like we
Yeah.
can do that in the confines of our own home
That's
or
it.
privacy, right?
Yep.
And that can get me off just as more. Then you got some people that they might want it. Like it's weird.
See,
things.
I know exactly what it is I sell. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you got
I know exactly what it is that I sell, so I'm never embarrassed.
Right.
So when somebody come to me with like saying you got pussy that don't embarrass me,
Right.
I'm always happy to hear the intro or saying hi to me. But
Right.
if it was my choice, I wouldn't be on social media because I know who I am as a human, and I don't need that validation. I don't need that much validation.
Well, I get what you're saying. You're
from
not
a
doing it.
different-
You're
from a
not doing it
different
for the
era of
likes.
life, though.
You're not
That's
doing it
a
for the
real
likes.
thing. That's a real thing. Being cut from a different
We
cloth.
yeah,
is really a real thing.
we experience life without, so we know what it means
Yeah.
to go outside.
Well,
But
this is
they
the
say
thing
I'm
I was
broken
trying to
real life.
explain to Free Truth Raymond,
Yeah,
my
I'm
brother
saying.
from the north side of Philadelphia.
Mhm.
That's what it is. Like I was always a bull. Like
Yeah.
before the internet.
Yeah.
Before, and a lot of us, I'm not the only person my age and blah blah blah, but we were already creating the algorithm, and if you knew how to be who you were before this, then it's not hard to be
Now
who
remember
you are
when
after.
I was on CEO Row Experience?
Right,
When I was with Frank, I never liked the camera. Frank did all of it.
right,
Frank did everything. I was selling my lotion at the time.
right,
And I still sell it online, but I never liked the camera. I always hated it. When I sat down with you, I was even uncomfortable saying I've been a boss.
Right.
It never sat right with me.
Right.
I did all the sales. I would say you go, you perform.
Right.
But when we leaving out of here, we leaving with some money. When I'm in events, I don't like seeing money going out. I like seeing money coming in.
No doubt.
So if I'm there, I'm looking at what I should be selling, what I could have sold.
Right.
My brain's somewhere else. I don't see humans no more. I
Right.
see a possible sale in
It's like
communication.
the simulation game. So I
Yeah,
just see
I
the
was
dollar
really
sign on top of their heads. every
Yes,
time.
and I was really uncomfortable with saying I'm a boss. I was really uncomfortable with saying I'm an entrepreneur.
You had to accept it.
I had to accept exactly what that was. But being in the camera, I'm not really. I sometimes don't even turn on the camera, which is why some of the private events I do respect me because I don't even bring the camera in.
It's crazy you say that
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I really,
Right.
I go to events.
if it wasn't for the business that we are in,
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable brainstorming and being behind the camera too. You
Bro,
feel what
I
I'm
swear.
saying? But my
Yeah.
mind works so much
Yeah.
that if I give the idea to the people that want to be in front of the camera,
Yeah.
they're not getting it. So I gotta be the example. So I gotta do it. And then who's gonna sit here and complain about it? I'm trying to bring business in. So for me to bring business in, I have to be seen and conduct myself in a certain light. I gotta promote it this way so we can let you know and so you can see what we got going on.
You know what's even more uncomfortable? Being a female in this industry and having a relationship. Because some people don't look at you. That's why I was able to do single for so long.
Mhm.
Because the men wasn't approaching me on some, I'm highly intelligent outside of this. They was
Right.
looking at me like, she gotta be a freak.
Right.
Oh, I'm trying
Like
to
you a cake.
smash that.
Right.
Like, yeah, no.
I got you. I'm about to get you.
You definitely
As soon as you get
gotta
finished
be.
talking.
It took a man to respect that I separated myself from what it is I sell and what the other people's thoughts were of me.
The
Watch this,
integrity
hold on.
aspect of
Hold
it.
on,
Exactly.
Miss Sin. I was at an event with you a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
We was at the Hibachi event.
Yes.
I'm gonna see where I'm about to go with
No,
that.
tell me.
I'm sitting with Tony Lee's girlfriend.
Okay.
And at that time, she was happy to see you because she said you helped her get a degree or a diploma or something.
Yeah. Yes.
I never knew that. So before she was doing this, she was a teacher.
She said it.
No,
Right?
he
No. Watch this. Watch
Oh, I'm
this.
sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
You know how people tell you they do stuff. And
Right.
you like say like we have
put
got
guests
an
me on.
example.
and they
No,
tell
he
us.
put me on.
Look. So you know how we
Alright.
have guests and they tell us that they do stuff and we gonna say,
Right.
okay, that's what's up. Whoa, 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 whoa. But you when you out in the field actually see people do what they do.
Right.
I never actually heard somebody be happy like, yo, what's up? Yeah,
That's
you
my
helped me get my new. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, you wasn't lying.
He put me down. One thing I didn't peep. I'm talking. I know I'm telling the truth,
Right.
right? But I never paid attention to the ears that could be listening, thinking I'm lying. Right. So when bro said, listen, this is actually proof that you not only saying it, you literally was. So she was one of my students. And at that time, I was teaching medical billing. So I used to teach medical assistance, medical billing, CNA, home health aid, pharmacy tech, as the A&P, which is anatomy and physiology of EMT.
Yeah,
as well,
people know you educated
so
like
I did
that.
a whole lot in the Job Corps field, and she was actually one of my medical billing students. She graduated, which now she's actually working in a hospital, I believe. But when she seen me, she like, yo, this used to be my teacher. I'm the one that taught her how to do research. Don't just believe it, search it, do everything. So, don't believe one thing, dig deep, look into it, pay attention to what you're doing. So that's what she was saying. And he brought it to my attention. Nobody else, I don't think that we pay attention that when we say stuff, there's no proof to back it. So that one time when he was like, no, you really was a teacher. And now here's proof.
I'm like, they go proof. Like I actually know somebody that's validating that you said and that you who you is.
Well, that's
she all happy about you.
That's how I live. That's what I believe in on a higher level, is that really I'm not trying to give you anything if I don't have the proof to show you.
But that's crazy though, bro. I ain't think about it. Because I'm talking. But I'm thinking you're going to take my word.
I'm just believing.
I never paid attention that somebody might not. Never paid attention to it, bro. Somebody might not believe what I'm saying.
You a cold liar. You sell coochie and penis cakes.
Yeah, listen, my dude was playing pool. He was playing pool with somebody, and somebody was like, yeah, how the fuck he get with her?
Right.
And he over there playing pool, like she got a dude, didn't even know it was him. So when he came over to me and was like, so I guess you wasn't fucking around. I'm like, what do you mean? You see, I never paid. I'm thinking my word is my bond because I know I'm not lying, but I never paid attention to the ears that could be listening and could be doubting it. No. So when he was like, yo, this is real proof that you actually got a human, you gave him a certification. And I said, bro, I'm so glad he brought that out because, bro, I forgot people could they be up here lying.
No doubt, man. Listen, I know it's never enough time really to get all out what we would like to get out in the session, man.
That's a good show.
But again, we really appreciate Sin, aka the CEO of Nasty Mouth Treats, for coming through and kicking it with us. You've definitely dropped a lot of gems. I think Free Truth Ray was trying to get out of reading the questions, but we got him to read at least 3 of them joints. Before we go, Sin, man, is there anything that you would like to leave the audience, leave the people with a final thought about purpose?
About purpose, I think once you find purpose in yourself first, so you can give everything you got to what you want purpose for. Like, don't just half-ass it. When it comes to something that you create, give yourself all the way in it. As you know, when I do Nasty Mouth Treats, my purpose came first from my thought, and I give it all of me 1,000%. So if you're going to do anything on purpose, for purpose, make sure the purpose is like all in you first, so you don't half-ass it.
No doubt. Well said. Hey, man, that's another great episode of the Code of Conduct. Shouts out to my co-host, Free Truth Raymond. Shouts out to his new fiance, Lady Stephanie. Bless their union. We wish y'all the best.
Yes.
Definitely make sure that you support Nasty Mouth Treats respectfully. When you see her out there in the world, don't make us have to come see you. You know what I'm saying? Tune in every week to a new episode with me and my guy, Free Truth Ray. We're here to give you the Code of Conduct. Shouts out to my partner, Antoine Hansford. Until next week, peace and love.
Yeah. Bro certified. Roll up. Vibe with me. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. I am who I am, young mogul in the making. When you get the bread, the cheese, and the bacon, that's a sandwich. My belly full, they can't stand it, cause I don't manage. Name the price, I can stand it. What's they hating about? When I light, you could choose the 8th or 8 in your mouth. I'm always outside, don't get it confused.